My name is John Varela.
My name is Ruby Varela, and I'm Mark's mom.
My sister took him to the hospital.
I didn't want to say goodbye. My sister didn't want to say goodbye. We just cried on him, saying, be brave and everything.
The doctor he said he has a tumor the size of a baseball.
I have a brain tumor in my head and a tumor in my lower spine.
Different emotions, very different. What did happen to a kid like him? Very sweet, very happy.
So our life flipped upside down just in a month, 2 months. We didn't see this coming. We asked the doctor what could happen. He goes, it's just good luck. And then he had to learn how to walk, talk, eat again. And it was hard. It was hard to see.
You can count on friends and family, and there's so much they could do. They could help us out for a few weeks. Miracles for Kids that helped out for years.
It was like a process you have to apply so that they can help us with our bills. So we don't worry so much because we do worry a lot.
They made more things easier. From helping us pay the rent, they provide us information on what we could get help, like to pay the electricity, the gas and stuff like that. They help us out with that. They send Marky a box, with supplies and stuff that cheer him up, especially now those days that the box gets there on a good time when Mark's kind of down and depressed and stuff like that.
During Christmas, they help us a lot. He's excited for this Christmas to see the big tree. But they helped us last Christmas with a Christmas tree and a lot of presents, a lot.
You guys put a smile on all of our faces. We're just all happy when we saw all the gifts you guys gave us.
With the help of Miracles for Kids, it keeps my mind off of that, not thinking about that kind of stuff. If they weren't there for our family, it would have been very, very, very tough for us.
Please give a warm welcome to the stage, Miracles for Kids, Mystery Family guest speaker, Miranda Varela, sister of 6-year-old Mark, diagnosed with a rare brain tumor with her mother, Ruby Varela.
Hi, my name is Miranda. Sorry. My name is Miranda Varela. I am Mark's older sister. Marky was he was diagnosed with a brain tumor. It affected his walking and balance. He has facial paralysis, and unfortunately it affects his ability to close his eye. He is now wheelchair bound. My parents had to travel everywhere to Loma Linda, Claremont, San Diego, Los Angeles, Newport, and Chalk for his treatment. He had chemotherapy, radiation, and proton therapy, a type of radiation therapy. Over the last 8 years, he has had 16 surgeries. Mark also has a tumor in his lower spine. The doctors are not able to remove that because it is wrapped around veins and muscles. My mom cries to this day talking about my brother Mark because there is nothing harder than seeing your child suffering. My brother's diagnosis and years of treatment affected me deeply during my high school years. I took on a lot of responsibilities, making sure my siblings were taken care of, that they were eating, getting up for school, and doing their homework. My mom and dad needed me so that they would be with my brother Mark at the hospital. I took them to all their after-school activities like baseball, cheer classes, basketball, and football. Even then, I had so many hard nights, missing my little brother and just wishing he could get better faster. There were so many emotions going through my head. Since I was the oldest, I felt like I had to make sure my siblings stayed strong. When I finally had a moment to myself, usually when everyone was asleep, I would cry because I didn't want them to see me break down. When we first found out about Marky's condition, I didn't have anything to give financially because I was only a sophomore. The only thing I could offer was making sure everything our parents had us doing continued, so they could focus on being with Marky. Now I help my parents with anything I can because my family means the world to me. Miracles for Kids came into our lives during one of the most difficult times when my parents had to make the tough decision to move forward with Marky's chemotherapy. At Chalks Children's Hospital, everything changed. Marky was fighting for his life and Marky was fighting for his life and they needed to be there with him. A social worker gave them a list of organizations that might be able to help, and they reached out. But it was Miracles for Kids that truly stepped in when we needed it the most. Our family joined Miracles for Kids in January of 2020, right before the COVID-19 pandemic. My mom and my dad were so scared that we were going to lose everything. If they couldn't work as much or if they lost their jobs. But then every month Miracles for Kids started sending checks to help my parents with the rent, which meant that my mom and my dad didn't have to work around the clock. They could focus on being there for my brother Mark in every way he needed. He didn't have to be alone. And the support did not stop there. They also sent deliveries monthly with essential items, things like groceries, toiletries, all the things our family needed that really added up. During the holidays, they made sure we still had moments of joy. At Christmas, they provided gifts, a tree, and even ornaments. And at Thanksgiving, they gave us a gift card to Albertsons so we could share a special meal together. They also created fun moments through special events. I remember the Swing into the Summer event, where we visit Miracles for Kids office and get to shop for summer gear. And the holiday spree where Marky and my parents went to Miracles so he could pick out toys of his own. We were also able to go to surf camp and spend the day at the beach as a family. It was something to look forward to, something that felt special and normal in the middle of so much uncertainty. Thanks to Miracles for Kids and the incredible donors and supporters behind them, our family had someone to turn to keep us stable and bring us joy even in the darkest of times. We have received the help we needed in more ways than you can imagine. And on behalf of Marky and my mom and my whole family, I wanted to say thank you to everyone here today. I know you came today because you wanted to help families just like mine, and you are each a blessing. Because of you, we do not feel like we're alone. Thank you.